And I was looking at your website and some of your works, and then I read, I think your artist statement on your website, and I was really intrigued by the term that you use. And I think you describe yourself as a dedicated conceptual autobiographer, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to know what you meant by that term.
Well, I mean, I say that, and and I think about it, and when I talk to artists, most of our art is about ourselves anyway, like whatever medium you do. But for me, most of my art is literally about me. I have an eating disorder, and like I said, I'm overweight, and especially through therapy and through thinking about all this, I use art as a way to cope, as a way to educate myself, to challenge myself. And so my art practice has become all about me and talking about myself. And so, and I do it, I use many different media. I'm a multimedia artist, whether it's painting or sculpture or installation or, many different conceptual practices, whatever, you know, whatever strikes me. My recent work that, I sent you images for, it's called My Imaginary Wall. And this actually happened during the pandemic. I sent you a drawing with the dots, my dot drawings that it was just kind of mark making. It was just something that I had to do just to distract myself while I was binge watching, like Midsummer Murders or some Pride and Prejudice or something like that on Netflix. But it I didn't know what they were or what they would become. And then one day, I was invited to be in an outdoor exhibition that was put on throughout Los Angeles for the whole month of through June 20th. And it just one day struck me to create this imaginary wall, and which I've been talking about through therapy, like that I have this wall built up where, like I can't exercise or I can't, stop eating this or whatever it is. And so these dots kind of became this wall. And then I'm like, oh my God, how can I manifest that into a physical way? And I ended up like taking dot stickers and putting them on a glass door, and so it became this literal imaginary wall with a locked door. So I mean, there's so many different levels to it, but it all is about me and my life, and so that's kind of where the autobiography comes in.
But isn't it kind of frightening to do that, like to get yourself out there like that, to put your life on display?
You know, I've been asked that many times, and many, many people tell me how brave I am because, especially my other like brand new work, is where I actually invited 60 artists to paint, draw, photograph, sculpt, and videotape, and also 3D print me nude. And so many, many people have told me how brave I am. And at first I was a little shy about it and a little scared, but for me, my art practice isn't just for me. It's, especially talking about body image and my eating disorder, it's to help others. And so that fear kind of left. I mean, I realize like everything I do, I mean, it is to help me, but I know somehow I'm helping others. And so I'm not afraid anymore of sharing myself. It's just a part of who I am and what I do. And of course, there's some things that I don't tell everybody, but, but it's just, yeah, something I have to do.